Here in Phoenix, the roof is closed and the AC is pumping. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The average coming in at 266, 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable. Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 2-2 hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock giving chase. He's there and records the first out. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Sharp ground ball to third. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Alex Wood will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Peralta aboard here at first with nobody out. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
Three and 0 now. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the 3-0. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So here's the cleanup hitter, A.J. Pollock. From the stretch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
First and second now, 1 man out. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that is off the wall. And the runner will score from second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but
To his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Stepping in now, Daniel Descalso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Here's the 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Still only one out in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Up next for Arizona, Jeff Mathis. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. It's a swinging bunt up the line. He'll send it the short way to Utley at second, and that's that. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the second inning here in the desert. Arizona's on top, 2-1. set to get his day started, Yasiel Puig. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Next up for Los Angeles, Kyle Farmer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he misses, ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Next for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time, and he is nailed at second.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher's spot from leading off the next inning.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
In now, Alex Wood, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
from the stretch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Dodgers leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Patrick Corbin. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. 1 out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
At the plate, Steven Souza. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, David Peralta. As he grounds one briskly to short. Hernandez is right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the 3rd from Chase Field in Phoenix. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
Pitch on the way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So striding in, Chase Utley. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Taylor stands at second with no outs. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way.
Nope,
and the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-0 home is put in play to the right side of the infield. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for LA. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Ketel Marte. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. One gone in the Arizona third, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
A bouncer up the middle. Hernandez takes it in, and that's the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. A.J. Pollock, 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Pollock is likely going to the All-Star game to represent the National League this year, according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in that category.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think All-Star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved. Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
0-2.
Pollock is off of first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Matt Kemp, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Pollock at the track. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Two balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Hey! Sliders in for a strike. Two runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Peralta on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Kike Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in now, Alex Wood. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Mathis has got it, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do pick up a run on the Matt Kemp long ball. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So stepping in, Jeff Mathis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In now, Nick Ahmed. Runner goes for second, and he fouls this one off. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the one on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box now, Patrick Corbin. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Ready for another chance? Steven Souza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Wood sets. Here's the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Arizona. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Nope. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball
3-0 now.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Three and 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Ball 2.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Has a look, now the pitch. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Ball 2. The 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ahmed into shallow left. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Dodgers leave 1. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go David Peralta. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a high pop-up. Bellinger is calling for it. 1 down. Ready once again, Ketel Marte. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way is pitch number 75.
Yep,
Ball 1.
Out.
Marte stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
The 1-1 home. Is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. A man at third with 1 away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. No balls and a strike to count. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Wood sets. Here's the 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Fouled off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Ready on 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Popped up. Bellinger has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. He'll try again. 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Kemp. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Now the 1-0. Rip toward the gap in right. Kemp will turn and go to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Into the box, Yasiel Puig. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is a sinker in the dirt. A runner at second, nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peralta's under it, 1 away. The relay throw, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Striding in once again, Kyle Farmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. The 1-0 pitch. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 1 out and a runner on third. Now he ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready for another chance? Kike Hernandez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. And the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Full count now. 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready once again, Alex Wood. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Up around the face.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Little dribbler down the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Dodgers lead it 3-2. Ready for another shot now. Daniel Descalso. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. The Scouts are behind 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff Mathis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Puig, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Hernandez. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in once again, Nick Ahmed. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 3-2. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Chris Taylor. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. He's set, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Taylor on at first, nobody out. high and deep to right. Looking up is Peralta. And it's gone. A two-run home run for Chase Utley. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And the pitch on 2-1. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Here now the 2-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next up for Los Angeles, Matt Kemp. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Goldschmidt trying to get there. Just foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball that just misses inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The next 3-2. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Marte has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for two coming on this two-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-2 LA. Jake Lamb is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. And it's fouled away. One and one to count to Jake Lamb. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Utley's up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Up next for Arizona, Steven Souza. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Liberatore has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, David Peralta, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail 5-2. Next for the Dodgers, Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Line drive to center field. Pollock is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a strike. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Pollock is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're still out in front, 5-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ross Stripling will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Corey Seager is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Stepping up to the plate, Ketel Marte, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. He's got to hurry, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Missed with a slider.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Stripling, 28 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. There's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So here's the cleanup hitter, A.J. Pollock. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball. Goldschmidt leads off first with 1 away. Skied into straightaway right. Puig on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Daniel Descalso. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Three and 0 now. .30 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Into the box now, Jeff Mathis. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Nick Ahmed would be next. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. The bases are loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. The 0-2 pitch. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Another 1-2 delivery, and he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Diamondbacks leave him loaded, and the deficit remains 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. T.J. McFarland is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Alex Avila is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Corey Seager, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First offering on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Ready now, Chris Taylor. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-1 home. This one's down to third. Descalso fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Ready to take his hacks again, Chase Utley, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First offering on its way. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Yasmani Grandal would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. Dodgers down in order, and it remains 5-2. Kenley Jansen comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Alex Avila, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are 2 horrific late swings.
Ready on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, David Peralta, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 on its way. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. There to get it is Utley. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
5-2 the final today. The Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Alex Wood gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Kenley Jansen closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.